Welcome to this week's love reading from June 2nd to the 29th, 2021. We are firmly in Mercury retrograde. We are experiencing, I'm not sure which cards to use, kind of feeling drawn to a couple different ones. We are experiencing a lot of communication issues, exes trying to come back, all of the things that, you know, Mercury retrograde brings around. You might have an urge to reach out to someone that may not be very good for you, whether they're an ex or not, just maybe someone that was toxic in your life. I would recommend you don't. When retrograde is over, it'll be clearer. We have this fellow magician. We have Saturn also retrograde right now. And that is that kind of releases a lot of the restrictions that were there before. So this is making this a time where people are really like, whoa, let me get out there. We had the lunar eclipse on the 26th, which eclipsed things out of our life and things in. We have the solar eclipse coming on the 10th. And then 2 days before the Mercury retrograde ends on the 22nd of this month, we have Jupiter going retrograde, and that's a time of karma returning to us. So you may have some karmic stuff really coming up and coming down, be that good or bad. So that is a karmic return. I'm not going to be able to have these all fall out, so I'm just going to pull them myself. I have got the red cloth out again. I love this cloth. It's just harder to use, but I just love this cloth. This altar cloth. Anyway, so it is unnaturally stable right now for everything that's going on. And I know there's a lot of people that are having a hard time, and I've had a lot of people come to me really needing clarification, needing help, needing readings, needing to understand what's going on in their world, in their environment, what's happening. What's your card spell? With the chaotic energies that have been coming up pretty strongly of late. Ooh, you guys be careful about those exes. I've told you this before, and I will tell you this again. You be bloody, bloody, bloody careful about those exes, and don't break up with anybody, because I've got the Fool card here, which is like starting over and communication. Okay, and this is the future, and these are not all down, because I got like one more layer to put down. But we've got hardship, new beginnings, communication, sacrifices. And I want to show you this card. Okay, no, this is not hardship, working together. Hardship's here. Look at this card, you guys. Look at it really good. This guy's dead in the snow. He's discolored. He's gone. He's done. There are 10 swords sticking out of this dude. This means leave. This is what it means. Leave that ex alone. I have been saying this since right before the retrograde began, and I'm going to say it again. You leave that ex alone. Leave them alone. Stop thinking about going toward them. Stop thinking about what you guys need to be doing, because it ain't nothing that you want to be playing with. All right, so we just got one more card for there, and of course, since it's retrograde, well, not just retrograde, the Spirit's like throwing out a bunch of cards. I need just one more card, guys. But you leave that X alone, because it's going to end ugly. Okay? I actually don't see a breakup, but I do see that any compromises you make with any past person or energies ain't going to be good. Okay? You have got the person already in your life that you need to be dealing with, right? That you need to be loving, that you need to be, giving to, you need to be talking to. Don't break up with anybody right now. Don't get back together with anybody right now. Don't go toward an ex right now. Think about it, leave it alone, and then after the retrograde's over, what it looks like is, and what I'm feeling is, that retrograde, what is going to happen is, the Mercury retrograde is going to end, the Jupiter retrograde is going to start, this is karma coming back to you. If you break up with someone and hurt someone and go back toward an ex, this is that retrograde, this is that karmic energy snapping you right hard in the face. So this is not something that's ordained to happen, ordained, destined to happen. I can't talk. Well, don't we love retrogrades? Don't we love them? This is not something that is destined to happen, but it is something that will very much happen if you give into this energy of letting go of someone that you really shouldn't be. Because, like, I'm going to show you, right, what I mean by that in just a second, because I'm trying to shuffle these and hoping they fall out. And if they don't, I will do it. My cotton pick and dab blast itself. Oh, doop, doop. Okay, one more. Thank you. Okay, one more. Right, so here we go. I'm going to tell you what I mean. I'm going to start over here first. This is the present energy. I know I should be working on the past, but sometimes spirit, my foot's sticking out. I always try to keep that out of the view. But I like, hunkering down. Honest people do. Anyway, it's from a movie I've seen. It's probably not the greatest thing to go by, though. Anyway, so we've got, right now, you're making the stable choice not to make decisions between two different people. Okay, we've got love. This is like really good love beginning. But the way I'm seeing this is you're already in a relationship, most likely, if you're watching this, or there is something starting. Okay, we've got a Queen of Swords. We've got a King of Cups. Okay, we've also got the Ace of Cups. And this is exactly how I'm seeing it, because the Ace of Pentacles is over this water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Ace of Cups is over this this air sign, possibly. It doesn't mean that it's, I see this two different ways, and I'll give you the clarification on that. That is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And I'm seeing this two different ways, all right? So there's love there with this person, right? But there's stability with this person, okay? And there is that past energy. I'm not saying you're going back to him or you want to, but there is that past energy of love, right? And then there is this energy of who is there now. And we have got two, we've got the Two of Wands upside down, saying that you are not with both people, but that there is kind of this energy going on of like this warning of that isn't real love with that person from the past, not anymore. Like, or they've moved on, or they don't love you, or there's some stuff going on that leave that alone. Leave that past person where they're at, right? The air sign, or the woman that acted like an air sign, or cut things out, or cut things off, or you know what I mean, or you had to cut things off. And it looks rosy and it looks great and it looks like that used to be the one, but the person you're with now, like the Queen of Swords, and it doesn't have to be that she is an air sign, okay? This is just a representation of what things used to look like, how rosy and loving it used to look. And what you've got now is actually the love, because this has got the roses and it's got lilies there. It's got like everything there. It's got all of the love there. And this person is actually offering real love to you. So don't give yourself away to someone from the past that made sure you knew that you were not important enough to them. And yes, you probably have options right now. You may. And they may have deep feelings for you. But do you really want to give up who you know is giving you true love for someone that is over you, or moved past you, or doesn't want you, or cut things off, or whatever this plays out as? Because it looks like with the King of Swords here, turned away from the Queen of Swords. You could have been the one starting things over. We got the Magician, the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay? So, right. in the past, you guys started over, you had victory. There's a couple of scenarios again going on here. This is probably with the person you're with now. This is the person from the past. There's like duality going on here because we're in Gemini season anyway. So Gemini is always about duality. But we are also in retrograde. And that's when X's and all that stuff try to come back. And I mean, almost the full month of Gemini season is in retrograde this year. Um, so we've got the Magician, which is the planet representation of the planet Mercury, but it also means like things coming back together and reconciliation. And you tried with this person back and forth in the past, and you were the one that said in the past, I've had it. Enough is enough. I don't want to do this anymore. As much as I love you, as much as I care about you, is as much as I've changed from the person that I used to be, and I found my power, and I want to move on in my power. This is divine masculine speaking because we have got the very masculine cards here. This is a masculine energy speaking to you or speaking through you because we've all got feminine and masculine inside of us. Anyway, this energy is just very much of an energy of mental power, of physical power, of going, I've got better waiting for me. I can feel it. I know it. And I'm not going to settle for this anymore unless you change the way you used to be. I mean, take this how it resonates. This can be opposite. This can be the woman that did this and stood in her power or whatever. But it could be like that you feel a very masculine energy in your woman's body. It could be that you feel a very feminine energy in your man's body. Whatever this is an energy of finding power and peace within your power, even when it hurt, even when you had to walk away, even when you had to do a lot of healing. And while you were running away from that pain that you were in, you know what I mean? That way that you were thinking and the way that you were doing things, you were running away from your pain, but running into the one at the same time. You see, running into them. And there are options around you if it's a masculine energy. You know what I mean? There are options around you and people saying, hey, and this is retrograde, so things get a little bit hairy sometimes during retrograde. Things get a little more intense than they should. You feel things that after the retrograde, you're going, whoa. But listen to me, heed me really well. There is karma coming if you screw someone over. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. For love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And in the past relationship, there was not allowing, and there was not giving, and there was not a lot of love between you guys that was close and this and that from the past person. But the person that's in your life now did give you all of those things. They don't smother you and suffocate you and hound you. And even if sometimes it feels like they do, still, they're a lot better with you than the person was from the past. And we've got in the near future, feeling sick and trapped because of this other person trying to come back towards you with the Six of Cups, right? While you're trying to go towards something better instead of, the Six of Swords is traveling, is going, is doing better in your life, is finding better. And then we have got the Five of Swords here, someone picking up after a battle. So again, there's that dual energy, and it is highlighted by this card, the dual energy being blind to what exactly you should be doing and feeling like that this person is causing, that past person is causing a lot of burdens in your life that are unnecessary. So emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. I just said this, and this is a confirmation. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So let go of the pain and the resentment you felt toward this past person. Let them go. Let them be. Let them do what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, where they're going to do it, when they're going to do it, why they're going to do it. Bye. Bye, honey. Bye. I'm where I need to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm okay. Leave them alone. And then we've got this person trying to come to you like they're working together with you. Let's start new. Let's do this new thing. I mean, really communicating with you about, making the sacrifice to give up the other person. But it is a dire mistake to do so. You will be letting go of your true counterpart. You will be letting go of your true one. the counterpart that you need to be with, that you're supposed to be with. You will be letting go of someone that is very special. You will pay a lot of painful karma for doing that. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So instead of letting go of your beloved for something that really is going to fall apart within the blink of an eye and cause a lot more agony than you can even imagine at this point, to take a step back, understand where you were with this person in the past, that you will be with them again right after the retrograde ends within a few weeks. And you will be really regretting your decision to walk away, because, like, in the clarification, even there's like apathetic feelings toward this person. Like, don't give up on your Empress no matter how your feelings fluctuate. They'll fluctuate back in no time. If an ex tries to reach out to you, block them. If someone that liked you in the past tries to make trouble, get rid of them. Don't allow yourself to lose this wonderful person to the bondage of pain and fear and cause a lot more, like, because this is like worry and stress and being afraid and being fearful and being tied down to something that's really hurting you. Because, this can be daydreaming, this card. This can be like a lot of other options. This can be things that aren't real and imaginary. But because this other person is causing trouble with your Empress, with your true divine, with your loving person, it is causing a lot of trouble and problems, and it's causing this person to see um, you know, problems in the relationship that may not be there. So cut them off. They're not a good energy. Cut them off. They're not going to be there long. They're not going to bring good things. They only are going to commit, like, in so long as they can get something out of you. And you're going to regret it so much, you're going to want to go running back to your beloved anyway. And it may be too late. You may destroy things beyond repair this time. So don't. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Well, I would say enjoy it, but don't enjoy it with the other person or with an ex. Don't cheat. Don't betray. Don't lie. Don't abuse. Don't use. Use your head. I know it's hard. I know things get chaotic during retrogrades. I know the energy is up and down and all over the place. But stay the course. Stay stable. Stay steady. Stay true. And you will win in the end. But you're going to have to really buckle down. Anyway, if you really love that person, there ain't no competition anywhere else in this world that can get to you. Have a bright, blessed week. Make good decisions. I believe in you, and I believe you can do it. Bye.